Storyboarding is a way to put your ideas on paper so you can imagine how your story will turn into images. To give you an example of how storyboarding works, we're going to take a simple storyline and turn it into pictures. This is where all of your knowledge of shot types, camera angles, and camera movements can be put into practice. So this is a story that we're going to make. Joseph is in his backyard, frustrated because he can't find the TV remote. He thinks it's the dog who's taken it. His partner Gab comes over to see why he's so frustrated. It turns out their baby son Anthony had it all along. So we'll start with a wide shot to show the audience the setting and Joseph's search for the remote. Then we'll switch to a full shot of the dog, sitting patiently, confused about why Joseph is so worked up. Next, we'll go to a full shot of Joseph looking at the dog, with the dog placed between Joseph and the camera. This clearly shows the audience who Joseph thinks the thief is. Then we'll track Joseph, panning and tilting with his movements in a close-up. This gets us closer to his facial expressions and builds tension. To break this tension, we'll move back to a wide shot, but this time from a low angle so we can see the TV remote on the ground. Let's plan a focus pull from Joseph in the background to the TV remote in the foreground. Now we'll go to a two-shot of Joseph and Gab. This allows the audience to see how they interact in the same frame. Next, we'll shoot over the shoulder towards Joseph, while he tells Gab why he is so frustrated. Then we'll swap to Gab over the shoulder of Joseph. She doesn't understand his reaction. Now, we'll go to a low-angle close-up of baby Anthony. He looks at his parents confused about why they're angry. Finally, we'll return to a wide shot, where Anthony runs over to his parents with the remote and hands it to his dad. Storyboarding can be very useful, but it's not always necessary, especially if you're making a documentary. You usually don't know where your character will be and can't plan your camera angles before you shoot. But it's really helpful to start thinking about all the ways you can shoot a scene and how different angles and shot types can help tell your story.